I'm Joe Lambert. 2 years ago, I made the video that's down in the link somewhere over here, and a lot of people maybe it says my 2-year anniversary since the Forbidden Word I cut self-harmed. This was my favorite arm. It's my right arm. I'm a lefty, so there was more force behind it. So I don't know, made me for some reason. A lot of people ask me, all right, a lot of people ask me why I did it. And my answer, I feel like it's the same for a lot of people. It's to feel alive. Make sure we were still alive. Like, anybody who's ever seen the movie Inception, they had that little token with them to remind them if they were in a dream or not. Feeling the pain and watching it, open up was to remind me I was still alive. Being ignored so much, I wasn't really sure if I was alive. So basically, a lot of people ask me, I was asked a lot of questions today because I really promoted the fact that 2 years, man, that's a lot. 24 months, man, without cutting, and a lot of people are like, oh, after the first few months, I'm sure it's much easier. No, not at all. It's hard. Every day is just as hard as the last, and the last day is just as hard as the first day. You really have to fight the struggle because it becomes addicting. It's just as bad as a drug. Eventually you get used to it and you want to do it more and more because the constant reminder that you're still human, you're still alive is addicting because nobody treats you like you're alive anymore. But anyway, I got asked a couple questions today. Some of them, let me see here. Okay, a couple of them. One of them is let's see, that's a good one. All right, here. One of them is why do you promote it? Alright, so by that I gather, why did I promote my issues? Because I'm proud of it, man. I'm proud of who I was and where I was and where I am today and how I came back from that. It's really hard to come back from that. I'm so proud to say that I know how to do that. I want the world to know. Yeah, man, I'm proud as hell of where I am. Professional fighter. A lot of people, you might see this stuff right here. Let me see. Yeah, right here, the shorts and the gloves stuff. Yeah, that's professional fighter, man. I'm a professional mixed martial artist. Also, I'm in the army, man, and I graduated high school. A lot of stuff that I'm proud of, man. Let's see another question. Am I embarrassed? Am I embarrassed of what I did? I'm not embarrassed. I'm ashamed of that I did it. And looking back on it now, I wish I had stopped sooner. But I really just couldn't. I really couldn't. I was in a spot, man, where I just couldn't for anything. There was no stopping it. I'd come home, crappy day at school, bunch of bullies getting at me. I'd reach into I called it my think tank. It was just a drawer full of different alcohol. I'd drink and I'd cut. It was like a routine. Some other question here. Okay, I like this one. What advice do I have for people who cut? I don't know. Find help. I'm so serious. You don't realize how great life can be, how eye-opening it is if you stop. You see the looks people give you. They see the scars. They know what it is and what it's from. You see how they look at you. They don't look at you normal. They look at you like you got 3 heads and 12 eyes. I didn't like it. I hated that look. My advice for anybody who is cutting right now, definitely find somebody to talk to. Find anyone to talk to. I was I was trapped behind the Berlin Wall, the Great Wall of China, and some bulletproof glass. Right, there was no getting through to me. There was no getting through to me. People would ask me questions, I would shut down immediately. And one night, I mean, I just sent out the tweet. You know what? It's all right here in the video, and I'm gonna put it in the link. I mean, one night I just put out a tweet, you know, horrible day, hashtag where the fuck's my razor at? And a good friend of mine tweeted back, no, I'm here for you. And at first it was kind of just like, what? I don't really talk to you. Like, at the point we weren't good friends. And we just were, hey, what's up? Friends, you know? And she tweeted me, like, hey, you know, where you at? Or, I'm here for you. I was like, who are you? Like, leave me alone. I don't talk to you. I'm not gonna tell you shit. And she texted me, she's like, you know, hey, here's my problem, you know? And I was like, oh, this chick's she really wants to help. And little by little, I kind of, you know, took down one brick, took down another brick. Before I knew it, tear down that wall, boom, came to the ground. She knew a lot about me, and it was just, you know, like, or a couple text messages. It was insane. I looked at myself after, like, what the fuck did I just do? I don't know this chick. For all I know, she could have told me a bunch of lies. She could be sitting there with her friends laughing at me, ha 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 ha. And I realized, like, I don't care. I mean, I felt so good. I felt on top of the world. And I was like, what are they going to do? Hold it against me? I have nothing to lose. I didn't have any friends at the time. I just lost my girlfriend and all my friends. I had nothing to lose. I was failing in every single class. They said there was no way I was going to graduate with my class. And I was like, fuck it. I don't have anything to lose. Let her know. Let her tell the world. And she did. You know, she didn't tell anybody. But that morning, I made this video, and I swore I would stop, and I have, you know, 2 years later, man. So, any advice I have for anyone, get help, talk to anybody, make a YouTube video of it, like I did 2 years ago. That helped me so much. You know, just find help any way you can. Talk to somebody. You don't understand. You don't have to tell them the whole life story. Just tell them a little bit. Tell them how, you know, you scuffed your new Jordans, or how you broke a heel, or something. Talk to them, man. Question. What advice do I have for guys struggling with the same issues? Some advice, man. Swallow your pride. I'm so overwhelmed by issues now. It's incredible. Swallow your pride and talk to somebody, man, because it's only gonna get worse. If you try to sit here and put on the macho thing, like, I'm not gonna talk to anybody about anything, I'm a big macho man. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a 6'1", 215 professional fighter, and I'm about to be a United States Army soldier. And if you come up to me and you ask me about anything, whoosh, I'm wide open book. How long is it? You know, I will tell pretty much anybody anything. Alright, there's no hiding. Cause I'm not hiding from it. I mean, I can't hide anymore. My whole life story's on the internet. A couple more questions. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Demi Lovato fan. Huge. He signed that for me back in September. You know, hanging right there, right over my bed. So the question is, did Demi inspire you to cut, or stop cutting? No, Demi had nothing to do with me stop cutting. I got into Demi right around the time that I stopped, because the Skyscraper song had just come out, and I never related to a song so much that I did that song. And I started listening to her, I started rapping, and eventually after that, every single word that came out of her mouth was gold. Getting off track. But yeah, no, Demi had nothing to do with me stop petting. Another question. That's a lot of questions, man. No, stop. Enough of the questions. Basically, I'm doing this video because it's 2 years later, and this is who I am, man. I have no cuts anywhere on my arms. I wear tank tops 90% of the time, unless it's brutal out, no cuts. Nothing, man. Couldn't be happier. Just take it one day at a time. Put the blade down, put the knife down. Whatever you're doing, stop. Look in the mirror every single day. Tell yourself how awesome you are. You can tell yourself you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're crazy, you got swag. Whatever it is you gotta tell yourself to get through the day and make it better. Tell yourself that. And you ever want to ask me any more questions? I'm gonna be doing these videos for the next 2 hours, so I might do a live thing. Live thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what it is. I might do that. If I do, I'm gonna tweet it. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what my Twitter is. If you don't, it's at Joe Lambert MMA. I'm gonna put that below also. But yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna put my Ask FM thing down here so you can ask me some questions. I'm gonna be doing my live thing at 11 o'clock. So that's it for now. 2 years strong. Stay up and talk to me if you need to. If you have any issues, let me know. Alright, until then, stay happy.